Hey guys, it's Daniel, licensed therapist. These ICE protests have gotten out of hand, but it makes for some amazing content. Let's react to one of these interactions right now.
Be a race trader?
See, again, y'all are throwing race into all of this. Nobody.
Okay, right away, she calls this guy a race trader, and I don't know, call it stereotyping, but I'm pretty sure this is a black guy. So if you're a race trader, you have to betray your own race. As far as I know, we're not deporting a bunch of black people. So this feels a little bit like a skit or something. It's like that Dave Chappelle skit where he's a black Ku Klux Klan leader. You know, it pans to this lady saying, "You're a race trader," and then there's a black guy. So what does this tell us? This lady is not operating on logic. She's calling this guy a race trader. He's not a race trader. So logic is out the window. So if logic is not there, then we are operating on emotions. So we have to look at these interactions as an emotional exchange. This is not a logical discussion.
You profile people for how they look. You profile people for how they look and how they speak. Without your mask on and without your shitty little Timu getup, your ass would be stopped by ICE and you fucking know it. You guys tried to...
So if this black guy was walking down the street without a mask, he would be detained by ICE and deport him where? Not very logical statement, but you can tell that she is pretty upset. And I do have to say something. Although it's not logical, we can't say that she is an unintelligent or a stupid person. When people are highly emotional, they start to make decisions that don't necessarily make sense.
Retain your own person! That's probably because you have the reading level of a fucking 8th grader, my dude! Come on! You can't, fucking think
So she insults him saying that he has the reading level of an 8th grader. And I gotta say, what if you do have a reading level of an 8th grader and you hear this? That's pretty hurtful. But you look at the look on this guy's face and it looks like he's saying, ouch, like why did you have to say that? It looks like he took it a little personal. And I think there's a lesson to be learned here. When people are acting emotionally, we can't take things personal. This is basically relational warfare, and people will say all kinds of things that don't necessarily make sense or are logical, but they'll say them to hurt you. So don't take it personal. They're just trying to hurt you. It's kind of like, you know, in grade school when people say something like, "Your mama's so stupid." You don't know my mom. You don't know her IQ level. They're just saying whatever to try to hurt you, so don't take it personal.
Go anywhere. This idiot isn't gonna learn.
working for the fucking government? Like, you think that this is gonna save you? From everything that's going on in this world?
Whether you work for the government.
Shit job, and you know it.
Hey, do you know that you have to work
You're
for
a black
ICE?
man who is out there racially profiling other people. That's fucking sick. In fucking Germany that I gotta carry my fucking passport with me? Are you guys gonna make me wear a fucking star like my ancestors? I'm fucking Jewish and Latin American, and I have to deal with this shit. My ancestors were fucking murdered by Nazis, and now you guys are back doing it all over again.
All right, I think we've heard this rhetoric a lot. You guys are Nazis. This is like Nazi Germany. I don't know. I wasn't in Nazi Germany, but I'm guessing if a Jewish person said this to the Nazis, they'd probably shoot them and kill them. And so she's making this comparison. And once again, remember, logic is out the window, but she's making this comparison between this ICE agent looking to deport illegal aliens and Nazi Germany. Well, there are similarities. Like they both, are law enforcement. They both drive cars and eat lunch. But I think there's a pretty big difference. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm drawing back to AP Euro from Mrs. Shaheen's class in 10th grade. But I believe the Nazis were actually out to kill the Jews. And ICE is out to deport people. How they're doing it, I don't know, but that is a pretty big difference that we do have to acknowledge, but she doesn't acknowledge it. And honestly, I kind of don't expect her to acknowledge it based on her emotional reaction. Let's keep going.
Fuck you! Fuck you! You know, I hope you
That's
work
okay,
out.
be
You're a Nazi! You're a Nazi!
Read a fucking
You're
book.
fucking Gestapo!
Founded laws on immigration. Like, it's simple. Like, that's it. Like, we can't argue that.
History of immigration.
We do.
Both. But again, I don't think you know all of the history of the immigration
Because our country
and what's
doesn't
happened.
All right, so this guy is trying to have a logical discussion. Once again, it's not going to work, right? These people are emotional. They're not even making much sense. So trying to argue logic with people like this is just a losing battle. And my brother, brilliant guy, had this saying, you can't argue logic with stupidity. What you have to do is be even more stupid than them. This isn't a race to the top. This is a race to the bottom. There's no arguing. I think this guy here, I give him a lot of credit. He's remaining calm and he's trying to logically tell them what's going on, but it's just not going to work.
Not about the history, it's about the laws. It's not about the history, it's about the laws. We are here to enforce.
Show us, when you go and detain people, show us everyone the judicial warrant, and then we'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
show us an official, legit judicial warrant, and then go ahead.
Absolutely go in if
But
you have
don't
the
fucking take people out of their houses for no fucking reason and fucking beat them up.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Face mask on, that's why.
So she is telling him to show a warrant. She wants this government official to show her a warrant. Who is she? Why is she the arbiter of what people can and can't do? And you can see in their language, they are cursing a lot and they are throwing a lot of insults at this guy when this guy hasn't even said anything mean toward them. But what can we take away from this interaction? Well, this actually happens in relationships outside of these fantastic situations. People are engaged in warfare all the time. So there's all kinds of people out there, guys, and we need to be aware of that. These people are out there in the general public, and we just have to know how to handle them. So don't get emotional. If you choose to and want to be a bigger person, don't engage with them. But if you happen to be a troll, this is a wonderful opportunity. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.